What is good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new in this space, my name is Carissa Cupido. I am a radio and TV presenter and of course a YouTube newbie. It's so good to be here and also to be here to do a video for you that's been requested so much on my Insta stories, and I thought why not bring it right here on the YouTube so that you can also see how to say HAIRLO everywhere you go without even opening your mouth. I don't know why I haven't branched into hair sooner on my channel. It just makes so much sense because I have so much hair to do these sorts of things to help you along with hacks, with tips, with tricks, with different styles that you could do with your own hair. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to have all things hair, beauty, fashion, style, travel, career, advice related so that you keep up to date with everything that I will be producing. I put so much work and effort into my content, so it would be so amazing if you grew with me on this journey. We're on a strong 600 plus right now, which makes me so happy. We're on the road to 1K and it's going to happen very, very soon. I know that for sure. So tell a friend to tell a friend, to tell an aunt, to tell her cat, to tell her dog's sister that we're trying to grow higher and higher and higher and just trying to make this channel into something that I know for sure is going to be great. So keep on watching if you want to see your hair go from a simple wash and go, nothing to be desired, nothing to look forward to, plain, simple, dead ting, into this glorious, glorious fro that truly, if you do a 360, will leave people spinning, will leave people wondering how did she get that and is it her own hair? 100% it is, and I'm going to show you exactly the details and how to get from this to this. Alright, so I've just come out the shower, put on a bit of a bead, put on some clothing because it's not that kind of show. It's taken a couple of minutes to dry a little bit, but this is pretty much what it is, right? It's flat, it's a dead tang, nothing's gonna come out of this. Some looks that I do like to do once I've done a wash and go is to kind of make a middle path and slick down my hair as much as I can. I do still have waves just because that's how my hair texture is. Otherwise, if I'm doing a protective style, I will do 2 to 4 plaits on my hair. I'm practicing my cornrows game. It really helps. Put on a silk scarf, throw on any kind of hat, and you're good to go for a couple of days, right? But in this video, of course, I'm gonna go from this flat hair into my signature fro that I usually wear. So right now, I think if I did a length check, it would be somewhere around my boob area, and the goal is to just let it keep growing and going wild. Because it's been a couple of years since I've just let my hair grow out. I'm so scissor happy. I'm always chopping, always cutting, always trying to do something with it. But now I'm just trying to test myself. I'm gonna do lots of things to help the growth of that as well. And of course, you guys will come along on that journey. Let's get right into this. So I've climbed up the shower, done a simple wash and go with some Carol's Daughter products, left in some leave-in conditioner and also a little bit of gel as well, alcohol-free gel of course. And now all I need to do is use some tools to get my hair to grow, puff and get out, and of course you'll see the whole journey. So what I basically will use for this is a blow dryer. Also, very importantly, I'm throwing on a diffuser because the thing is, if you just use this on your hair, it's just gonna be a lot of frizz. I don't mind frizz actually. I have come to really enjoy it. I know some people really love full definition, but I love frizz to kind of get a fuller effect, to get more volume, and also your hair just naturally does that. But to avoid it for now, I might dry some of my hair just with this at the root. All I have to do is put this bad boy on, and it's quite nice because it moves around quite a bit. The action basically is to put it onto your head and let it dry. It's called a diffuser and it basically does that. It diffuses the air. Some people use a sieve or like a rice rinser and put it on top of the blow dryer, whatever floats your boat, whatever tools you have at home right now. It's just so that you don't have the direct heat onto your head. I would have preferably used one with settings that you can cool it down and with more settings than 0, 1 and 2, but it's all good. It's a cheapie and it's been with me for quite a while now. I'm just gonna use those tools, do a bit of drying, and then we'll take it from there. So now I am about halfway through. To the touch, I would say that my hair is pretty much dry. Some of the end parts like here, still a bit damp, but for the most part, like, we're sitting with a dry mini fro right now, and the goal is to get it from this all the way to obviously a lot bigger. Throughout the process of getting there, I'm obviously going to be using other products just to get the best fro that we possibly can. Usually I don't like doing this on day one hair, or at least don't like showing people what it looks like on day one hair, simply because I think that more volume and more shaping can kind of happen a few days after your first wash and go of the week or whatever it may be. But I thought that I would show you how easy it is to go from really flat hair to really voluminous hair. So what I would do right now is actually take the diffuser off the blow dryer, use the actual blow dryer at my roots to kind of get that completely dry, and also to just create some height, some depth, some flow with my hair. And then once that step is done, I can move on to step number 3. While I'm doing this as well, I think it's important to note that I almost grab my hair and pull it so that shrinkage, we know how real that is, does not entirely happen. So at least from the roots, this is the first step in trying to like get it off my scalp. I'm also going to be using a tool a bit later on to help me with that, but for now it's kind of a pulling action and sticking the blow dryer right in there to get the deed done. At this point you can tell that volume is happening. That honestly is the most exciting part of everything, because it feels like your hard work is paying off. I mean, we're about 20 minutes into this already, obviously shorter on your side, and I see progress and I see that we're getting to a point that I am loving. So I'm very happy, because sometimes with natural hair, I don't know, you kind of have to be really patient and also kind of practice kindness, because at times your hair doesn't really do what you intend for it to do or want for it to do. So today, big ups hair, you're working on my side and I'm very grateful for it. Right now we're going to move on to the other products and other tools to use to get the fro looking full. In fact, I even have to lift you because my fro, if I sit up properly, is completely cut off. We're going to move the camera, we're going to get the products, and then we're going to get this happening. All I have to do is use 2 products to truly get it to be the best fro it possibly can be. The first one is a strengthening oil, and this one I love. It's from a brand called My Natural Hair. It's a local brand and I really love this oil. Sometimes I use oils individually, like castor oil, which I absolutely love. It really makes your hair grow very quickly and of course nourishes things from roots to tip. This one's got a mix of everything, including castor oil, right? It's also got some olive oil in it, avocado oil in it, sweet almond oil, which is all really good for your hair, and it's free from sulfates, parabens, petroleum mineral oil, and another word I can't pronounce right now. When you can't read ingredients on a label, that is a red flag to steer clear away from it, because it should be as natural as it possibly can. So what I basically do is I add some to my hand. It's got quite a nice nozzle so a bunch doesn't come out. I'm really glad that they reviewed their product, because the first time around it was just a bit messy and they've obviously taken it a step up. So I put it all over my hands and I basically work it in my hair. Now my hair doesn't like a lot of product on it, otherwise it will get weighed down, but oil is really important. Usually people say, and I do have to agree, that you should put oil on wet hair so that it absorbs properly, but it's also okay for a bit of shine, just to nourish your roots and make sure that that's okay, because I am using a bit of heat and because it's winter, and Joburg winters are so real. Your scalp and everything about you just shrivels up and dries, so you have to continually make sure that everything is nourished, everything is moisturized, everything is hydrated. So I'm just gonna really get in there, and I'm not again too fussed, like I said before, about definition. In fact, I'm even pulling my hair out like this because I want to have the halo look, and also I want to have more volume. The bigger the hair, the better. So once I've done all that, I will take an afro comb and just kind of pick it up from the root upwards. Some people are not sure how to use this tool, and I think that that's the best method that I found so far. So you literally go in from the roots and you lift up, and you'll see that as I do this, it really does create proper volume. So So the entire point of this is to kind of get a fully round effect so that no matter where you turn your head, there isn't a flat part. So you kind of literally have to check yourself 360 in a mirror and make sure that it is exactly that. So if people catch you from behind, if people catch your profile, if people catch you from the front, they'll know exactly what they're getting. And then you just kind of faff around and make sure that the shape is what you wanted. I really hope that has somehow helped you on your natural hair journey, on your fro journey, and I think it's a really beautiful look. I think that, you know, it kind of makes a statement everywhere you go without necessarily having to say anything, which, I don't know, it kind of makes me giddy. It makes me excited that I am taking up space everywhere I go, right? And that I am being unapologetic about my hair. Often as women, we're told to shrink ourselves, to make ourselves smaller, to not speak as loudly, to not make our presence known as much. But with your hair like this, I mean, honey, there's no way that you are going to go unnoticed. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It's one of many hair tutorials, hair tips, hairstyle tricks going forward that I am going to be creating. So let me know in the comment section down below if there's anything that you would like me to try out. I'm super open to doing many styles. In fact, the more outrageous the better, because it kind of takes me out of my comfort zone as well, which I love doing. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can join the family, and also the notification gang so you'll know immediately any single time there is an upload going forward. And my upload schedule right now is once a week. I try to do it on a Monday. Sometimes it happens on a Tuesday, but that's just so that you can have the entire week to click and choose whenever you'd like to watch this. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up so that I also know that I'm feeding you what you want, you're getting full on the good stuff, so that going forward I know exactly which direction we can both take this channel. I appreciate your presence, I appreciate you being here, and going forward, here's to more growing and becoming.